Hello everyone. My name is Kotaro Aoki from Japan. I'm here in Madanapalli, India with Shri M, yogi, spiritual guide, educationer, and I am honored to have translated his book, Apprentice to a Himalayan Master, and here I am to ask him a couple of questions about his book and himself. So, Shri M, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Myself? Now, there are two selves. One is the big self with S, which is indescribable. I cannot describe that. But that big self is also there in you, which you also will not be able to describe with words. But there is a small self, which is my biological self, which was born in Kerala, and at a very young age met my master, my teacher, Maheshwarnath Babaji, under a tree in my garden. And after that my mind turned to find out the big S, the big self. So at the age of 19, I ran away to the Himalayas, went away to the Himalayas. I found my master, I spent some time with him, and after 3.5 years I learned what I could from him. And then I came back. So now, after going through the teachings, practicing them and experiencing that the real self is the big S, which is the self of all living beings, and which also is part of non-living beings, I have come to peace of mind where even though you are living in this world, you are free. This is me.
Okay, thank you very much. So that self-introduction covered a little bit about his autobiography, the book I have translated, and yeah, could you tell us more about the book you've written on your spiritual journey and your teachings?
For many years after coming back from the Himalayas, I was living in this world. I got married, I got children, I was working, but the experiences which I had, I did not share with anybody because I thought people may not understand what I am trying to say. And they might think it is an exaggeration or a story which I am making up. So I kept it secret in my mind, thinking, oh, when the time comes, I'll share with a few people. But my master, Maheshwarnath Babaji, had told me that you should write it. You should write your autobiography. So that kept on inside my brain, working on what to do now, how to do it. Then I said to myself, it doesn't matter whether people believe or they don't believe. I'm going to write it because the load is so heavy. I cannot carry it forever in my brain. It may burst. So one day I sat down and started writing. And in about 1 year's time, I finished writing. Then I got it published. This is the story of the book. And you will find accurate descriptions, even the food that you eat, everything. And so people ask me, do you keep a diary? I don't keep a diary. So how did it come? So whenever I sat down to write, the details came like a tape recorder inside, working. So I remembered some things which now also sometimes I have to go back and check. So I put it down on paper, and then I became free as a bird because the load was over. And the intention of the book is also to make you and others free as a bird or like a butterfly flying up in the sky, looking down at the flowers. That's the aim also.
So through your book, what do you wish people to understand, like from your experience, from what you've written?
One important thing, that they should understand that such things exist, which they don't know about. There are very few things we really know on this earth. There are many unknown things. So even if the mind opens a little and says, without prejudice, I can believe there could be something like that, I have done my work. Whether they will have the experience immediately or later, we can't say, but the basic thing is that the mind should open and say, oh yes, there could be something like this. That is the aim of the book, to expand the mind, to expand the horizons of the mind, to look at this world through multi-dimensional vision, not just one. So it's to take you from 3 dimensions to 4 dimensions and beyond. This is the aim of the book. And if I could do it, you could do it. That's the thing. Not as if it's in the air that only one person can do it. If I could do it, I think you could do it. Maybe it will take many years of hard work, maybe many lives of hard work, but it can be done.
Thank you very much for answering my questions.
I only hope the people of Japan will go into it. I would say, please go into it. Read, find out, and then if you have questions, get back to me. I'm still alive. I'm not dead. Huh? You have someone who has gone through it and is sitting before you. So, be free to ask. That's my message.
Okay, thank you, Sri.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you.